Would you like to make a swag wreath that will stun the whole neighborhood using a 5-gallon stir stick? Yeah, that is exactly what we're doing today. Hello, my sweet friends. My name is Nadia, and this sweet little kitten is Simba, who's giving me 5. Oh my goodness, he's so good. And in today's video, we are going to do a snowman swag. This swag can last you the whole winter season on your door. It's gorgeous. It's huge. It ended up turning out to be 26 inches in length, so quite a big and impressive swag. With that being said, let's get started. Supplies we're going to need for our swag wreath, starting with a 5-gallon stir stick. I absolutely love using these because they are affordable, if not free sometimes, at your local hardware store. We're going to need 8 pipe cleaners and then possibly some depending on the sign you're attaching. I'm using this beautiful ribbon that is wired on the edges, floral wire. For my Deco mesh, I chose this really beautiful combo. The white one is actually very furry. It has this fuzzy threading throughout the Deco mesh. I thought it would be perfect for a snowman theme wreath. For my sign, this is a wooden sign that's 8 inches and it's a sweet little snowman. To decorate our wreath, I'm going to use 2 bundles of this wintry willow. I always start by taking care of the hanging loop. This time, I'm going to get creative, my friends. Going to grab just 2 of these 2x4s, and I'm going to grab an awl. I am determined to make a hole with my awl because I don't think this is very strong wood, and I think I can do it with my awl. And I figure, oh, I did it. And I figure if I can do it with an awl, you can do it with an awl, so we don't need to whip out our drill. Look at this, my friends. It went through. So just be safe. Whatever you do, just make sure you're doing this in a safe way. But it was so easy. I mean, you could kind of just put it through and then kind of wiggle it around. But yeah, that was so easy, my friends. Okay, this is nice. That was really nice. Now I'm going to grab some floral wire, fold it in half, and then I'm just twisting it so it's a lot stronger, just to give it a little bit more support. Put it through our little hole that I made with my awl and just knot it on top. A few twists. Going to fold them back and then twist onto the actual wire loop. And that's it. And this one going this way. I have my loop on top. I'm just going to do a little twist so it has a little tip where to hang the wreath. And that is it. You guys, this is the easiest way. Look at this, my friends. No drill involved. I just used an awl and pushed it through, and it took me seconds. It wasn't that hard. Trust me, I'm a weakling, you guys. So this was absolutely satisfying to do. By the time I counted my pipe cleaners, this guy moved up. He seems very much a mama's boy. I don't remember Simba being this clingy. Alrighty, my friends, enough of kitten business. Our stir stick itself is 21 inches in length. Divide that in 2. That's going to give us 10.5. This is going to be our center. When you have the center of 10.5 inches, all you're going to do is measure 4 and 4, and then 4 and 4, and that's where we're going to make our attachments. What we're going to do is we're going to do double in the center, double on the side, and singles in between. Let's start with our doubles in the center. What you do here is you take your pipe cleaner and at 10.5 inches, push it to one side, and you tie it on this side. And you have a pipe cleaner going out that way. Then you get your next pipe cleaner and set it right next to it. But this time we're going to tie it on this side, just like this. There's our first double. The next ones to the sides are going to be singles. So 4 to one side, 4 to the other. The singles, we twist in the center, just like this. Our second single. The singles, I always like to point up so they're out of the way. And now we have 2 doubles coming up 4 more inches to the side. The double on this side is going to be basically at the narrowest part. Same thing, it's going to be 4 inches from the last one. My last pipe cleaner, we only need 8 for this wreath and you'll see how big, full, and beautiful it's going to come out. The next step is optional, but when I make a swag, especially that I know I'm going to hang, I always do this step. I'm going to grab a piece of felt on the bottom double, not at the top. Here's my top loop. At the bottom, I'm going to put a little felt piece over. You could use a ribbon, whatever you have on hand. I'm going to have to do this a little bit safer from this little kitten because I think he thinks I made him a toy or something. I'm not quite sure. What you want to do is you want to put some hot glue right on top over the pipe cleaners, and on the other side, let's put our felt piece on. I like doing this so that in case something slides on the swag while it's hanging, it's going to stop right here and it's not going to come apart. Not that that's ever happened. If it makes you feel better, you can also hot glue just a little bit. On top, I just put a little dollop right there and just sit the pipe cleaner right on the hot glue little dot, and on these doubles I'll just go in between and seal that in. It should be more than enough. It's time to get our deco mesh ready for the wreath if we can. And for this swag, we're going to need 8 cruffles, 1 for every pipe cleaner, and 16 curls. On each pipe cleaner, we're going to have 2 curls. You can mix and match this any way you want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make 6 cruffles with the green and 2 with the white, just because I feel like if I make everything with the green, it'll go away and really not show up on the wreath at all. And I think this is really, really pretty deco mesh. And then for the 16 curls, I'm going to break it up where I'm going to make 12 curls with the white. Your cruffles can be anywhere from 20 to 26 inches. If you want more, you can do more. But for this particular wreath, I'm going to be cutting them at around 25 to 26 inches. Look at this, you guys. This is me trying to work over here. He thinks I'm playing with him. I gave the little one some ribbon to play with, but of course, he wants to play with whatever I'm playing with. I have my 6 cruffles, and to finish up the roll, I'm going to make 4 curls. Your curls can be anywhere from 10 to 12 inches. Now our snowy deco mesh. I'm just going to need 2 cruffles. I'm seriously measuring on top of this cat. Wow, this is beautiful, beautiful deco mesh. Let me show you up close a little bit. You see how fluffy that is? So pretty. You guys, I definitely chose a wrong time to record. This kitten is just so playful right now. I'm measuring and cutting my deco mesh, and every time I take him off the table, it doesn't work. He flies back up. And now I'm going to make 12 curls at 10 inches each of this gorgeous, gorgeous white deco mesh. I think this print is so beautiful. So I decided to cut this ribbon at 12 inches each. And we're going to need 16 pieces so that we can put 2 per each pipe cleaner. The ribbon that I'm using is only 3 yards, so I'm going to need a second roll, but I got it for 59 cents on clearance at HobbyLobby, so why not? And then of course I'm going to do dovetails on the ends. That little piece fell over the table, so he went looking for it. Going to have to stop this video and go look for it, but I always say be very careful with these little triangles and get rid of them if you have little ones around. And that's it. I'm just going to finish up with the ribbon and we can bring this wreath together. It's time to start attaching our cruffles, and I'm going to start with the doubles, which means I'm going to start with my green deco mesh. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make about 2 to 3 curls on one end. Clamp it, push it away, 2 to 3 curls on this side, and then bring the whole piece together, just like this. Make 1 twist. And that's it. We're going to continue making our beautiful cruffles. Clamp, a few curls on this side. Super easy, super quick. This is a really fun wreath to do, and because it's a long wreath, I feel like you can definitely hang a swag on the wall even, because it's almost a piece of art. It's not round like a wreath is, or you could hang it on your door. I usually hang a swag on my back door. I'm done with my green cruffles, and now it's time to do our white ones, and those are going to go in between between. Same thing, 2 to 3 curls. 3 curls on the other side, and let's bring it together. By the way, you can choose the way you attach your cruffle, either curls down or curls up. I feel like curls up gives it a little bit more volume, so I always do curls up, meaning they're curling towards the top of the wreath. Let's attach. Now my wreath is getting some dimension. It's getting a different look. Oh, telling you, my friends, wreath making is absolutely fun and definitely relaxing. Next, it's time to make our curls. I'm going to start with the green ones, and I'm also going to grab one of the larger clamps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a curl, clamp that, make my second curl, crisscross that. Then I'm going to grab 2 pieces of ribbon and just add those on. I just like to layer them on. And you're done adding everything to this one pipe cleaner. Let's tuck it in. A few tight twists, and I'm going to twist up that pipe cleaner, cut about 1.5 inches away from the center, fold it back. This is going to be nice, full, and beautiful. Look at this. Our wreath is starting to show a little bit of its beauty. Now I'm going to grab the white 10-inch little pieces and make our curls. Our curls should be anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches in diameter, meaning when I curl it and I put it flat, it shouldn't be more than 1.5 inches. If you do it too much, it's going to unravel here. And by the way, if you hear any ding-a-ling, that's Rocky, a ball of energy today for some reason. Then our 2 pieces of ribbon right on top. Squeeze together as much as you can and attach. Twisting the pipe cleaner up, cut off the excess, and fold it behind. And that's it. Now I'm going to do this to the remainder of the cruffles. The ribbon bundles are all on. Now it's time to prepare to attach our sign, and I'm just going to move these center ones to the sides. Going to be attaching my floral wires to the 2 holes on top, and I made a tiny one at the bottom using my crocodile. When it comes to the top, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to have one connection, so I'm going to bring it together in the front at first, like this. And then on both sides, I'm going to take my endings and wrap it around that corner. That's what's going to get us locked in. Same thing with this side. I'm just going to go underneath the wire. That's all when it comes to attaching the top. I'm grabbing another piece of floral wire, and we're going to attach the bottom of the sign. 2 nice twists. Let's make sure the snowman is facing the right way and attach from the back. I feel like my sign is in a good place. I'm going to get rid of the rest of that wire, wrap it around. Next, I'm going to attach the wintry willow. I'm going to separate 3 branches. Those I'm going to keep, so let's just keep the 3 center ones. And I'm going to cut 2 of them off. Same thing with the second one. The 3 that we have, we're going to put them underneath our sign like this. We'll work around with the ribbon, mix it in. It doesn't necessarily need to be on top. I want those branches sticking out. Grab another piece of floral wire. I wrapped it around this center branch and then around the base itself. And now I'm ready to attach it. Twist it in the back. I'll put this in place later. Now I'm going to do the same thing at the top. I attached these, but they're obviously still sticking out because I want to take care of the back before we start finalizing the front of the wreath. I have a little bit of this ribbon left, and this ribbon is actually 2 inches in width. And look at this. It's exactly how much we need to cover the back. Since we have the loop on top, I'm just going to fold a little piece here. Let's hot glue the bottom part in place, and I'm folding basically for aesthetics so it looks nice. I am going to make sure this is nicely hot glued in place, and now I'm just going to make my way down, fold over so the top is nice, start hot gluing to the back, and we're going to cover all of this ugliness. Look at this. It's going to be beautiful even in the back. All my branches are on. Now it's time to sort everything out. Make sure that you like the way the ribbon is. And I'll tell you, the way this wreath is coming out, I hardly have to do anything. Maybe the ribbon bundles at the ends, but otherwise everything just kind of laid in place the way it's supposed to. And it's so, so pretty. I am going to wiggle these guys down because I think they're sticking out just a little bit too much. Work them towards the back. I made a wreath that is over 26 inches in length, and that does not count the branches that are sticking out. I'm talking about deco mesh to deco mesh. It's beautiful. It's fun. It is one of these wreaths that I can hang on my back door the entire winter. If you enjoyed this wreath tutorial and would love to see more, we would love to see you come back. So don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and of course, don't forget to say hello to me in the comments below. I love chatting with you, my friends. As for Simba and I, we're going to say thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye, guys. Yeah. Oh, yeah.